everyone, and welcome back to our corporate sponsor highlight series. I am Nasreen Ali, your host and the president of the Jacksonville Real Estate Investors Association. We are here today joining you from Jekyll Brewing, a craft brewery with patio deck views of Jacksonville Beach. And I am joined today by our guest, Rosemary Murphy. Welcome, Rosemary.
Thank you.
So you wear many hats. You serve on the board of JaxReia, and it's been a joy serving with you. You've been serving even before I think I got acquainted with JaxReia. So how long have you been with JaxReia?
Wow, too many years to count.
Wow.
But I remember getting in the car and hearing an ad for Than Merrill. It was a free day workshop. So I immediately called them and signed up, told my husband. He said, you know, nothing's free. So, I know, I'm not going to buy anything. So I went to my free day, and of course they were selling a weekend training course in real estate investing.
Right.
And called my husband and I said, I want to sign up for the weekend.
Oh, and that was
And you can come too. So he did, and we were hooked. And then they told us we needed to find our local REIA because that is the best investment in your real estate education.
How long ago was that?
Man,
Many
15 years.
Wow.
And
Incredible.
so, yeah, I've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Didn't know that anybody knew who I was. Walked in the door one day, and our executive director, Louise, asked me to run for a position on the board of directors.
Right, yeah.
And so be careful.
I know, it's a lot of work. Well, you served as the vice president for as long as I've known you, and then last year you served as interim president, and you've just shone through in all those roles. So thank you so much. It's been great serving with you.
It's wonderful having a supportive board.
Yes, yes. And you are also a realtor. So tell us about what your hat when you wear as a realtor, how you have worked within the JaxReia community and how that's helped your business and helped your real estate investing.
So my history of investing in real estate personally has led me to get my license as a realtor and has helped me working with investors at JaxReia, and so I'm able to really not hold their hands, but support them with confidence and knowledge because I've been there and done that.
Right.
And as an investor, before I was licensed, I was very brave because I didn't know some of the trouble you can get in if you're not careful.
Right.
And then as a licensee, you gain that knowledge base that's very important because mistakes can be costly.
Right.
And I learned that as an investor, having a realtor myself back in the day was very helpful because I needed to be focusing on finding deals and dollars.
Right.
And now I'm able to help others in that same situation.
So as a realtor who also invests in real estate, you have a unique perspective when you look at a deal or when you sell a house. You're able to bring a lot of value to the table, and we've done a deal together. In fact, we're in the middle of another one right now, and I just noticed that you have very creative ways of negotiating and advocating for your client, and very resourceful. What advice would you give to someone who wants to invest in real estate and wants to work for you, or work with you?
Yeah, well, I think definitely an investor-friendly realtor is very important because negotiating with an investor is very different from negotiating with a home buyer for themselves, so someone who's going to actually live in the home.
Right.
And so there are tricks of the trade that we learn through experience, and So I think that it's nice to have that experience and background.
Right.
Valuations are important too, because that's very different in multifamily. We use cap rates instead of comparables when it's a commercial multifamily property, and so we can do that as well.
Awesome. Yes, you've been very good at educating me on all the different facets of, selling and negotiating as an investor. Just giving some insights to our audience today. Are you finding that most of the buyers are investors, or what we call retail buyers who are looking to live in the home, or are you seeing a mix? What would you say is the climate today for buyers?
There's definitely a mix, and we are seeing a return to creative finance.
I see.
During the 2020 and on 3-year frenzy of buying, money was cheap, and there was no need to get creative usually, but subject to deals have become very common. Seller finance, which can be a true win-win for buyer and seller, it's a great way to go if it's a win-win.
Right.
But we're seeing a lot more seller finance offers, and cash is king. So as a seller, oftentimes that's what we wait for, unless it's a fabulous seller finance deal.
Right. Yeah. Well, demonstrated by the years that you've been serving the REIA, I think it's safe to say that you're very passionate about the REIA and what we stand for. And tell me how that has impacted your business, and where does that passion come from?
Being part of the board has been a great team. Being involved directly with corporate sponsors has opened up a new world. I work so much with the team of corporate sponsors during my flips, my personal flips that I've done. My entire team practically was from our corporate sponsors, and from the lenders to the contractors to the insurance providers, and on and on. And still, I go out and do my due diligence, and I get estimates from people who are not corporate sponsors, but I invite them to be part of our corporate sponsorship.
Right.
And I believe in it so much that I actually upped my corporate sponsorship from being a silver sponsor to a gold sponsor.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I sold myself on the deal.
So it's commonly said that in real estate, one of the most important elements is building a team of people that you can rely on, that you can trust. And it sounds like for you, that's what you were able to find at JaxReia, was your team of, like you say, insurance experts, acquisition experts, lending experts. So I'm just so happy that you were able to find that with the REIA.
Oh yes, we're definitely better together.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming here and sharing your experience and your expertise with us. We appreciate having you, and we appreciate your time that you serve with us on the board.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary. There you have it, Rosemary Murphy with Watson Realty. And again, if you're looking to up your real estate game, be sure to reach out to us at jaxreia.com.